homicide. They all gon' die, but I'm not gon' lie. It's gon' hurt me. Sarah, Sarah, they try to ride, but now I'm the guy showing no mercy. It's homicide. They all gon' die, but I'm not gon' lie. It's gon' hurt me. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? I feel like I've been wearing a white tee too much. Let me explain why you keep seeing me in the white tee. I feel like I have to. It's what I wear to go to sleep. I have multiple white tees. I'm not dirty, I promise. And then now, since my whole circadian rhythm is off, yeah, Google it. I be using big words. Circadian rhythm, now that that's completely off, when I wake up now, it's like 2 hours later than I'd wake up before. So I kind of just wake up, roll out of bed, and start shooting to try to meet, the same criterias that I hit before. Now, let me get the promo out the way. What's popping with the population? What's cracking with the snack packing? That's a new one. I don't know how I like it. I'm going to use it, though. Let me know if y'all like that one. I don't know if I like that one. So, tomorrow, Slime Shady drops. I hope this drops, or today, depending on when this video drops. I shot this on Friday. Saturday, Slime Shady drops. I'm assuming I've already announced the name of it, because I just said it here. So, if I didn't, then, oh well, now you got it. Make sure you go check out that Me, Randolph, No Mercy track. It's at what? Hold on, let me check. Let me get it right. Let me not disrespect the verse on this one. Hold up. Yo, YouTube, y'all definitely need to stop tripping with the yellow monetization. Y'all have yellow monetized everything I've dropped. The last 3 videos I've dropped. Can y'all just fix that? I know y'all doing a lot to fix stuff, but y'all, this is crazy. This is getting out of hand. Figure out that yellow. 46,000 views. We were at 43 yesterday. That's 3K. I appreciate it. We got to get to 50K though. 50K though. In 2 days or 1 day, the 25th of August, I will be in Tucson, Arizona, lit. Script album drops August 31st. Is that everything? Going on tour. Me, Script are going on tour. Me, Crypt are going on tour with Futuristic in October. And like I said, Strictly for the Fans tour. The next show is in Tucson on the 25th. Now, Lord Jamar has been having some conversations with people who have to do with Eminem. You really just, Lord Jamar's had conversations with Vlad. And Vlad's been talking to other people like Conway, have to do with Eminem. And he brings up Eminem a lot. And let's keep it a buck. It's because of views. It's because it gets views. It's because it gets the Eminem fans super angry and it makes them click. He's trolling. But we did a Munfu podcast where we speaking of it's Eminem for the Hood. And in that Munfu podcast, I had said some stuff about Lord Jamar. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Why is Lord Jamar now the one who... But see, I'm not even going to get into that, but apparently Royce responded. And y'all been telling me, I woke up and I had about 10 messages, people telling me to react to this. And people were like, yo, he's going off. So, hey, it's looking like this is going to drop on Saturday before my song, hopefully. Because this is yellow for no reason. This is going to be yellow for no reason. So let's see what he has to say. It's a 9-minute clip. I'm only going to react to half of it. But if y'all want me to upload the video in its entirety on this channel, I need y'all to get this to 2,000 thumbs up. Or 1,000. Let's say 1,000 thumbs up. Get it to 1,000 thumbs up. I'll upload the whole video in its entirety so y'all can see what he said, because it gets spicy. Let's get right into it. Ready, set, go.
I think if people knew how much money he made off of that shit, man, they probably would look at it different.
He's talking about Vlad. That's one thing I also have been very confused about too. Is man, Vlad don't pay people, because Vlad always says, yeah, I don't pay people for interviews. He proudly states that. But my question is, Why are I mean I guess do people pay people for interviews? Nah, they don't. Nobody does. So no, it makes sense that he doesn't pay. But right now he's talking about how much money Vlad makes off of his interviews and off of basically people going up there and talking. So
Like especially Lord Jamar, you know, like you're a
uh,
legend in the game, you're part of a legendary rap group. It's like you're going and sitting on this man's couch, sitting in this man's chair, and
uh,
you know, like you running up these views because you got so much controversial shit to say about one fucking person.
I'm telling you, millions and millions of views are probably attributed to Lord Jamar on the Vlad TV channel. I wonder what their conversations are like. Because at this point, yeah, I understand not charge. You don't charge people for. I mean, you don't pay people for interviews. But at this point, Lord Jamar is almost a part of your company. He's almost a partner. Like I know business wise he isn't, but how much he's helped your company and how much money that he's generated for this company, I feel like he should get some sort of stake or something. At least in his
And
interviews.
you know, he walks away with the check, and you walk away, you know, craving attention. You know what I mean?
Boom. First shot. Off the hip. Bang. He said Vlad walks off with the check and you walk off with the clout. You walk off craving attention, huh? Is that what a real man does? Royce is upset.
It's I don't even like seeing niggas in that space. I don't like seeing you in that space, brother.
Mm,
You know what I mean? Because like
mm.
talking about him like real niggas don't listen to his music and all that. First of all, man, you're not like the measuring stick of who's real or who's cool.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I said on the Munfu podcast because I feel like the conversation that it always brings up with Lord Jamar and Eminem is always breaking down Eminem's character and always breaking down like fine tooth combing Eminem's history, lineage, background, seeing if he fits. Now all of a sudden, something hit me in the middle of the month. I was like, wait, Lord Jamar was never that. Was Jamar a hood rapper? Was Jamar a gangster rapper at his prime? No. He was with Brand Nubian. And I could really see a lot of people, even from that era, seeing that as corny. Like, it's cool, it's good the message they're portraying, but around the gangster era of hip hop, I could definitely see people, and I know people looking at Jamar like he wasn't hood. Or like, why are you the measuring stick? Why are you now the gatekeeper? Or you get to say who's hood and who isn't hood? That doesn't make sense to me. I said in the Munfu podcast, I said, by the way, it's on the Screwface Live channel. We just hit 5,000 subs. Go subscribe to that. It's crazy to me because I'd be like, that makes me feel like 20 years from now, 15 years from now. 15 years from now, I want 21 Savage to be the one who says who is really trap rappers, who is really gangster. I want Kevin Gates to be the ones who are saying that. I want who else? Just the people who are the antithesis of that, who put in work in that, who move that kind of music further. But I feel like with Lord Jamar doing it, it would be like if 20 years from now, J. Cole is the one who's deciding who's trap enough to make trap music. It's like, bro, you didn't do this. And I can see a lot, and Jamar always questions M's feeling of the hood's feelings about M. But has he ever questioned his, like, how the hood saw his career? Cause like I said, I could probably name 20 hood dudes and 20 dudes from the bowels of the hood who know, even if they don't know an Eminem lyric, can probably name 2 Eminem songs. I bet you money, if I walk through any hood that isn't literally the hoods Jamar has frequented, they're not going to be able to name 2 Jamar songs. So who really impacts the hood more? When Eminem says something, they're going to hear it. Whether or not they heard the song or not, it's going to be in the ethos of hip hop. When Jamar, it really doesn't hit the same. I'm just saying, always check the messenger. Always check the messenger. Are you the one that should be giving this message? Because if you're not, it looks weird.
Saying like, I don't know what you think about us.
Hold on. And another thing too that's crazy is I'm gonna agree with Royce 100%. as of right now, as a 28-year-old person who grew up listening to hip hop, I can tell, and grew up engulfed in hip hop and grew up making hip hop, watching all the documentaries. I can tell you way more gangsta or hood stuff that Eminem has done in the public than I can name Jamar. I'm dead serious. If we boil it down to, oh, he's not hood enough, he's not street enough, which I think is stupid, but which is true, even if he's not. But like, are you street enough? Because M has gun charges. Eminem has assault charges. Eminem be jumping in crowds and fighting fans. Eminem raps about putting the jam in your ribs. I don't see you doing that. What did you do that like makes you so? Because I'm like, if people like 50 Cent and Conway and these people around are cool with this dude, and I feel like they're probably more of a saying of who is and who isn't. Now Conway said Eminem in street, but that don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So
when you think about me, I understand you said some shit like, yeah, you respect 50, but the other niggas know.
Oh, Royce big man.
Or whatever the fuck that
Royce big man.
Like, yo, I don't care about none of that shit.
Royce big man.
You don't have to respect me, just don't disrespect me. I don't have no problems with nobody, and I don't have to fuck nobody up.
Oh, see? Big man. He angry now. You see, like when you start having a conversation and you start, he's talking like Jamar's in front of his face. He's big man. He angry. He angry. He saying, ain't gonna nobody up. Huh? I think he wants to fade with Jamar. And I'm going to keep it a buck. He's probably going to wash Jamar, bro. And the funny thing is, Jamar might be like, it's just my opinion. Like, that ain't hood. That ain't street. Because one, you talking about somebody's mans. No matter how much you think he D-riding or whatever, you talking about somebody's mans. They in the same gang, right? Two, you have disrespected Royce. No matter if you go back and say, well, nah, it's not, I don't mean that to be taken as disrespect. It doesn't matter. You're the one who's saying M ain't hood enough, so play hood politics. This guy has invited you, Royce has invited you for the fade a couple times. This is like, what, the second time now that he's threatened you to F you up? So I'm just saying, if you get washed, it's going to make sense. If Royce sees you and starts throwing them at you, no, I'm not going to take it, oh, you're sensitive. No, I'm going to be like, well, you just talked about his camp a lot, and most street people are just going to find you. It don't matter. It's not going to work when you get ready to fight. It's just my opinion. It's like, yeah, a lot of people have got smoke for their opinion, too. So, I mean.
Saying that's how I look at it. You're not cool to me. You're not tough to me. You're not the measuring stick of what street niggas listen to.
That's what I said.
I look at you like no type of street nigga. I look at you the same way you look at Marshall. You say he talk about a bunch of shit he don't do. I feel like you rapped about a bunch of shit you never did and you still.
Hold on.
Doing it. So.
Okay. So for instance, I'm gonna bring that all together. You know when Vlad had this part of the Lord Jamar interview where he's talking about some bars Jamar had, and he had said something about running around, running over, you know. I don't know if I could even say the word here because YouTube be yellow monetizing things for no reason, so I'm not even going to say it. And then when Vlad said, yo, why'd you say this? He's like, oh, I'm not really doing that. So yeah, you definitely be talking hyperbolic too. Like, and Lord Jamar, I'm the one thing, like I agree that Eminem does not translate for hood people. Majority of hood people are not actively consuming or listening to him. Do they know about M? Yes. Are they purposely consuming him? No. But neither is Lord Jamar. Like Lord Jamar, you're not a hood rapper. You're not a street rapper. I don't know, why are you the one to be making this? You are a enlightened, you're like the poor righteous teachers. You're more like De La Soul than you are like NWA. So why are you the one that's talking about who's NWA enough? Like, chill, son. Chill.
What's really the difference?
What is?
You know what I'm saying? And nobody's faulting nobody for having their opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have your opinion. And how I feel about Griselda, nobody can say nothing bad to me.
Now, if you slow, Griselda is Conway, Benny the Butcher, those dudes. You know how Conway came out and said his thizzle. And like I said, a lot of people for some reason twisted what Conway said, like he don't rock with Eminem. He said, no, the hood don't consume M, but he likes M and M is hip hop. That's what.
Griselda. Those are my niggas. So if I go on your show and I do an interview with you and I know that you don't fuck with Griselda,
yeah,
I'm not seeing your side.
See, and that's where it comes to where people be like, oh, Royce be swinging on M's D. Now, one thing I will say is I would never, ever, ever, ever go to Royce to get an unbalanced, fair statement on Eminem. I would never go to him. I would never go to Royce to get a critical opinion on M. But he's playing street politics. He's playing street rules. You just don't talk about your people in public like that because it makes your set look weak. You just don't dog your people in public like that because it makes your people look weak. And when you're in the streets, that can lead to danger. So it makes sense that like this is going to be his response, but this is also someone who's been disrespected by Lord Jamar. And you keep talking about his mans. And you got to understand with M and the people that M's around, M has literally saved a lot of these people's lives. Where Royce, you watch Beefs is a volume 3. Royce's life, he might not have ever been here. There's so many people that he was around that careers didn't translate to this next stage that he's still around. He's still mad relevant. He's still getting talked about in Vlad TV interviews, getting questioned. And now that his opinion means so much that I'm reacting to it, and they look at it different, bro. They look at it different. Royce is not gonna look at M the way you look at it. And like I always said, I think people's main issue with Eminem has nothing to do with Eminem. It has everything to do with Eminem's fans, and not even like the regular. I would say 70 to 65% of regular. I'm saying like that other 30% that stands. Those are the people that make people hate M before M ever even said anything. I'm just keep it real. I keep saying it too.
In my book. And y'all keep fucking bringing my name up on the show. Like, Royce would never come on the show and say anything bad about Marshall. You goddamn right.
Yeah. See, like I said.
Come on the show and say anything bad about any of my friends.
Yeah.
I don't have an obsession with
now that's how he gives it up, and you just gotta respect. That's how he give it up, man.
It was just an isolated friend. I treat all my friends the same way. I don't speak bad on my friends.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I don't have.
Hold up, that's such a foreign concept to certain people, and that's why another thing too. I be seeing comments and stuff, and I just be like, wow, the internet. You gotta also understand is full of a lot of people who probably didn't have any friends in real life. So they don't understand loyalty, and they don't understand like just riding with your mans in public, because we don't know what happens in private. Now, if you riding this hard in private, even when he messes up, you D-riding. You definitely D-riding, because you got to check your mans. But publicly, no, you don't, because that's just for us. That's not for them. That doesn't make their team stronger. That doesn't make somebody even notice they did something. Because, for instance, if I do something like that, say Mumfu disagree with, and Mumfu takes a 15-minute video to just dog me, that's not gonna get the problem solved. Me and Mumfu argue all the time, and when we be messing up, dudes, we all the time. In private, you will never see that, because that makes the set look weak. You will never see it, because if you do it in public, it ends up being a whole different fight, and we talking about something completely different. Because now I gotta defend myself in public. You know what I mean? It's not how it works, bro. I know some people. The people who have had friends and cliques and stuff, and people who have loyalty understand it. People who don't are not going to get that.
Sides. It's our side. It's our side, and you don't have
our side and nobody else's side. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's how I feel about that situation. And I really think if we came to a place where we could be a little bit more unified, if not even just in this country, because
okay, I'm gonna stop right here because he starts extrapolating, but he does go back and start talking about some interesting things. This was only 2 minutes and 39 seconds into it. There is a whole nother about 5 minutes. Now, if you want me to upload the whole thing in its entirety, get this to 1,000 likes, because this is big. And I'm mad. Royce must have saw the Mumfu podcast. It's okay, Royce. It's okay. I'm not mad at you. You took a lot of my points. I'm not mad though. It's cool. No, you can have them. You can have them. Nah, they work better for you. They look better on you. They look better on you. The intern is shady. I appreciate you for getting that to Royce. You know what I mean? I appreciate that a lot. You know what I mean? So like, comment, subscribe. Get this to 1,000 thumbs up, and I'll upload the whole thing either tomorrow or man Saturday. Slime Shady drops. We out. Like, comment, subscribe. We on the road to 150,000 subscribers. I love you. I really do. We out.